ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. So Oregon's offense making their way on the field today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both
looking deep in the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's low. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Moore. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Back to throw. It's Moore. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
And third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Beck. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try to convert with a sneak. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion makes it second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. To the air. It's Beck. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Here's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's back. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Has the 1st down and still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. They flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And that pass ball is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Moore. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's low. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? Great move in the open field. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Second down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Back to pass. It's Beck. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Canes will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Coverage team brings down the returner. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Whittington. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that short completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Inside the red zone and still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on 4th down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And the field goal is good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's clear the aerial attacks teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
The Ducks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quick throw to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Beck. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back and can open up the running game.
And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First down. Looking to throw the football. A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it here. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? QB keeps it himself.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. With the catch, it's low. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks. That's how you finish a play. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Wideout's now clustered. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a...
Here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Daniels. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On the run, it's Whittington. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's swarmed by the defense.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They try to sneak it for the 1st. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Leaning on the run game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Close to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the same runner's got it again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And that lead should do it. We have our national champions. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.